Hello, and welcome back to another War Thunder video. Today I'm going to be showing you two replays of me playing the Heavy Tank number 6, also known as Japanese Tiger, that's what it is, and we are playing on the Normandy map in realistic battles. So, this tank is a Japanese rank 3 premium tank, and it is very similar to the other Tigers at its rank. And we are going to try to push into the city, try to push the enemies out of there, and win by capturing the A cap and the B cap. The C cap is not as important because it's obviously close to the enemy, but if we capture that too, that'd be fine. So I'm gonna push into the arch with my challenger friend. My team instantly went after the B cap since it was closest, and we have two tank destroyers going after the C cap. So right now I'm pushing through with this challenger, and my enemies on the B cap start going through the beach, and one light tank is going up into the city. So right now we are going to go behind some rubble and try to ambush some enemies, maybe shoot them in the turret while they are trying to progress if they have not as good turret armor. So the enemy are starting to take down some of our enemies, some of our friends on the beach. And the enemies finally captured the C cap, but the T-34-85 got killed by my friendly M18. And another M18 just started to push through. So I decided to start pushing too, and so will this challenger. So I turn to the right. I'm thinking about getting some side shots, but my challenger friend keeps progressing. So M18 and I spot this Panther. I shoot him in the machine gun, thinking possibly it would go through and get some other things besides his machine gunner. But no, it doesn't. And the Panther has really good armor. Well, of course it won't penetrate because I hit the mantlet. But here you see, shoot him again and it doesn't penetrate. Panther has really good armor, even with 162 millimeters of penetration that most Tigers have. I'm still not able to penetrate him, but I hit him in the cupola and it kills his commander. And I spot this Tiger E, most likely, and he shoots me, but does not penetrate because I angle my armor very well. And I try to shoot him into the cupola, but it hits his turret and ricochets off. So the Panther dies. This Tiger, unlike others, has very good horsepower. Has a very good horsepower at 700, while other ones, such as the Tiger E, I'm pretty sure has 575. So right now I'm checking if the Panther's done for, and I'm going to start progressing through. I'm gonna try to see if I could get some side shots on the enemies on the left, and possibly some on the right. But the heavy tank that was over there dies, and he makes some smoke, but he probably died from possibly some light tanks. And I spot the Yak Panther 4. Yak Panther. And I shoot him in the side, which blows his ammunition, which is one thing that you have to watch out with German tanks, and, well, the Tiger and most German tanks, or Japanese that are modeled like German tanks, that they keep their ammunition stored on the side, so it's very easy to die if you get shot on the side. That's usually for every tank, because that's the weaker part, and that's the part where you still have a lot of crew members exposed. But for the Tigers, the front flat plate on the upper plate, it's very weak. It has about 60 to 80 millimeters of armor, which is very bad. And if you want to kill a Tiger, you should definitely aim there. So right now I'm just pushing after killing that P-3485. That probably killed a lot of my teammates. So I'm progressing right now. Gonna try to find some enemies. I also have to watch out on the beach, on the lower beach, that they can shoot me from the side. And this Panzer IV tries to shoot me, Panzer IV-H tries to shoot me, but I blow his head off. And I spot this little ASU, and I shoot him, which kills his commander, but the shot goes right through, and it's not able to explode, so it won't be able to kill anybody else. I tried to get another shot on him, but this tank actually has little, I think, smoke grenade canisters that block it from depressing its gun. It normally has 8 degrees of gun depression, but the little canisters really block it. And then this anti-air starts quickly coming down, trying to penetrate me, but he's really failing. And then I cripple him with the first shot, and then I start shooting him with the machine gun, but then I finally put one shot that kills his gunner and finishes him off. So I look around, check if there's any enemies, and I start getting shot by a machine gun by this Panzer IV-G, and he really exposes himself, so I finish him off. And then I get shot by the little Russian tank, and I take a shot, but it almost looks as if it goes right through, and he shoots me again, which damages my gun, and this completely damages my turret. So I'm gonna try. I didn't notice at the time that my gun was damaged, so I try to shoot at him again, but it blows my gun, so now I'm gonna have to repair if I want to shoot again. So my team, they kill the PP-76B, and I'm gonna try to repair, but I get killed by a Tiger H1, which is one of the contestants to this tank. So now we're on to the second replay on Mazdok, and this replay will show a lot of the sniping capacity of the Tiger. It has very good sniping capacity because it has very little penetration drop off over longer ranges. And right now, I'm going to really stay along the edge of the map. Right now I'm gonna first go to the A cap, but then I'm going to stay at the farther edges and snipe at the enemies from the side, and possibly help our team push through. So right now I'm going after the A cap. Lots of M18s going after it too. The Japanese, they're also on the German side, but a lot of my teammates were usually American tanks. So it's kind of a mix whether or not you're gonna be with German tanks and the Axis side or the Allied side. So my friendlies capture the A cap, and I'm just going to go try to get some side shots on the enemies, and I'm going to go to the side. go to the very edge of the map, and then progress from there, where there are very little enemies, and there's very little open space. So I look around, try to find an enemy, and I spot this SU-100Y, and I aim too low, which is really a shame because I would really like to kill the SU-100Y, since that is a very dangerous tank. So I check if I could find it again because I really want to get rid of it for my team, but then I just decide to keep progressing. So now you could see the canisters. They really can be annoying because they block the depression, and depression does matter a lot. So I use my binoculars right now just to look around, see if I could find an enemy, while still progressing towards the enemy. I see my team and enemy, and I see a tiger. He's behind that tree, and I'm going to try to take a shot at him, but I aim a bit too low. Well, actually no. My team actually kills him right before the shot hits him. So I'm going to keep progressing. Some of the tank destroyers are progressing too. Well, one of them, which is the M18. A very fast tank. So I look over to CCAP, and I spot IS-1, and I shoot him. That goes in and hits the bottom. So very far range shots, and it still penetrates. So yeah, this tank has very good sniping capacity. Even though it could still be used as a brawler, as you saw in the last replay, and it still performs very well. As long as you just don't expose that upper plate. So I spot P-3485, I hit him in the track, goes right through, and then he stops for a second. I'm gonna try to take another shot, another far range shot, and it hits him in the fuel tank, and he starts to burn. So right now either he doesn't want to extinguish it, or he doesn't have a fire extinguisher. But anyway, I shoot him and I finish him off. And then something explodes behind me, and I'm going to try to find some new enemies. So I look over there, don't find anyone, so I'm gonna progress still a little more. And I'm along this bush line, so it's a pretty good position. And I see this little ridge that the enemies really like to hide behind. And I shoot the T-34, and it finishes him off. He probably shouldn't be at this battle rating because his gun is not strong enough. And there's also this Tiger and an SU-85 that goes there, and I shoot too low. But then I spot this P-3485, I'm pretty sure, and I shoot him and I kill him. So I get shot in the side by this Tiger E, and that will be the end. So I hope you enjoyed, and now on to the bonus part.